Hello, I'm Eliskov, a medical intuitive and a wealth activator, and this is another episode of Inside Healing. 10 to 15 minutes of insight healing. Subscribe so you never miss a moment of insight and healing, and leave me a comment below and let me know how this episode lands, because I think that everybody can probably identify with, but maybe have not heard the second part, what I'm going to talk about. So, mental clutter. Since we all live about 95% of our lives in our subconscious mind, led by thoughts that we believe to be our truth, and generally are illusions or false, or even somebody else's or some other systems other systems that are impacting and influencing your thought. Well, guess what? This is your thoughts, but guess what determines your actions? Yes, your thoughts. Before I begin, I want you to know that I'm running a peace of mind frequency this whole time. So this whole 15 minutes, you are receiving a beautiful in open quantum fashion, which means that your team and your higher self is deciding how to utilize that for you. Maybe it's unclutter, maybe it's getting greater clarity, whatever it may be, or just general peace. We live cluttered with thoughts. Not only cluttered with thoughts, but generally it's even one or two thoughts that just keeps repeating over and over again. And that's really anxieties. Anxiety lives in different parts of our being, but one part of anxiety is in that frontal lobe. And we overthink and we worry and we fret and we obstruct really our own freedom. We create our own dam, DAM, to take inspired action, to fully love, to be in the unknown. Oh my goodness, what, Ella? So I'm going to talk about something called the second attention. And the second attention is this wondrous place underneath the mental clutter and noise is this fertile ground. Just think of this juiciest, moist soil, and that is your second attention. That is kind of like that empty, quiet, silent region underneath the clutter. If you think about just overflowing with all the thoughts, all the traumas, all the things that we don't even realize. So here's the other thing, like there's a lot of stuff that we don't even realize it's kind of like going over and over again in our mind, but it is affecting our decisions. It's affecting our life. It's affecting your mental, emotional, and physical state. 100%, 1000%. That peace of mind frequency is still running for you. So this area, if we can find that, usually through meditation, I'm telling you, meditation is the key, is this bountiful place that will nurture, that if we nurture, we can, when we find that place, we can nurture our prayers. We can nurture our aspirations. We can nurture our courage. I'm going to do an episode on this, but I was listening to Carolyn Mace, one of my original heroes. Always notice what you gravitate towards. I've been reading Carolyn Mace books for over 20 years, even before I got into this. So where there was always seeds anyway, there was always seeds. And we've gotten really comfortable with the word fear. I'm going to have a whole episode on this. And nobody talks about courage. It seems like fear is just accepted. Oh, you're scared? Okay. Okay, no problem. I want to save that for another time. But when we nurture that peace of mind frequency is still running for you, when we nurture our, meditation, we're learning to clear that clutter, that mental stuff, and we work on our prayers and even gratitudes, and then we can start to feel the aspirations, not feeling so scary. Our dreams can flower and prosper. Well, simple dreams, big dreams, dreams in between. And we kind of get in our own way. We self-sabotage ourselves. We stop our own being in our subconscious mind stops us. And self-doubt, fear, insecurities, procrastination. Don't think the procrastination and perfectionism, that also adds to procrastination because then we don't get it done because it's never good enough. Well, there is a deeper thing for that, but we have this hamster wheel going, don't we? So how do we clear the clutter? So today I'm going to run hamster wheel, and it's all about just to clear some of the repetitive stuff that you are aware of, and also some of the clutter, the mental clutter that you're not aware of. And let's create a fertile, beautiful ground for the second attention to flourish, to prosper. So we move out of our own way and we not only aspire, not only dream, but take action. Whoa, what are you talking about, Ella? Um, I tell you that I've been very personal with fear as a survivor of trauma. You absolutely have fear because fear is a trauma survival response. And so we think, if you think about it, all of these things that we're clearing have served us in the way to protect us. But how can we compassionately just let all those self-sabotaging thoughts know that, "No, I don't need you. I'm good. I don't, maybe you protected me, maybe you had some reason to be there at one point that I felt safe, but I'm beyond that, you know, so that's what's gonna happen today. I'm gonna give you a boost. Well, right now, you're still getting the peace of mind frequency the whole time, but I'm gonna run hamster wheel. And we're gonna start to really fertile, get the soil ready for the second attention. Or like you're going. So think about those shrubs, and you don't know what's behind, and you move the shrubs are the clutter of the thought, and we remove that, and beyond that is the second attention. Quiet, still, almost empty, where there's no fear, self-doubt can't exist, self-judgment, no, it just, it's almost like the second attention is almost like the place of possibility. And I hope that all my episodes bring you into some sense of possibility. Because goodness gracious me, the world needs you now, 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 now. Like not even tomorrow, not next week, but now. But of course, take your time and make sure that you are ready. But just know that your gifts, your love, your inspired action, it's why you're here. Like, how else do we put this? So let's begin. The peace of mind frequency is running. And I'm going to run it. I'm going to set an intention for the second bit. I'm going to run it so I'm cluttering any thoughts that are getting in the way of clear attention. Clear any clutter of thoughts that are keeping you from greater attention. And I'm going to start to run hamster wheel. So take a few expansive breaths. And let every exhale bring you deeper into your body. Start to feel your rib cage expand with every inhale, knowing that you are getting fed in the most important way that we can nurture our being, is creating space on the inside, body and mind and heart. Now, next exhale, make your way down, down, down through all the layers of Mother Earth until you get to the heart of Mother Earth. And that place of heart of Mother Earth, just let yourself be held by Mother Earth. Let yourself feel grounded. And then from that place, give yourself full permission to receive, knowing that you are worthy, you are needed. And I'm going to start to run hamster wheel now. Accept to receive. And the peace of mind frequency is running to declutter and do the thoughts. Isn't it time? Isn't it time to know that you can make way, to move the shrubs of doubt and fear and traumas, like move them out of the way so you can really pay greater attention, the second attention, that empty, quiet space to start to pray, start to meditate, gratitude, and really return back to all the aspirations. Nobody comes onto this earth without a purpose. Nobody. It could be a simple purpose. Well, I mean, there's no simple purpose. Everybody has a different purpose. But of course, some are along the same wavelength. I'm going to run something to help with the greater integration of this, of both of these energies. Second attention, that place of just ease. And when we're at greater ease, then even all our creativity expands and all our, we see more possibilities. We see life as possible. How do we create that? Well, you're here. So you're getting some of that now. So good. Make your way back to Mother Earth and feel the grounding and integrating and healing energies of Mother Earth. Never underestimate the power of these 10, 15 minutes. Doesn't take much. And in fact, oftentimes it works quite quickly. And make your way up to your heart center. Just really feel the energy expand in your chest cavity. And I invite you to maybe even put your hand on your heart if it resonates. And repeat this 3 times out loud. I am fully back into my body. I'm fully grounded and see all the things that are possible. I'm fully back into my body, fully grounded, and see all the things that are possible. I'm fully back into my body, fully grounded, see all the things that are possible. Start to wiggle your fingers and your toes and make a little stretch. And take one more breath. And when you're ready, you may open up your eyes. Let me know in comments how this was for you. And as always, it's beyond an honor. It's a gift to be able to show up for you and to know that you are seeing this time as valuable for you is just my greatest intention. And this is how as part of my empty space that I'm fertilizing is being of service, having an impact, letting people move towards joy, aligned life, and purpose and inspiration. As always, much love.